And tonight, Brent, classic battle of pivot men. Talk about some of your favorite center matchups historic.
Well, we hear a lot and we see a lot in terms of the nostalgia of Wilt Chamberlain going up against Bill Russell. I remember years watching in front of the television Akeem Olajuwon playing against David Robinson in some Western Conference battles. I don't know that we're going to see that much in the next 4 or 5 years, Kevin. We know where the game is going, and those post matchups end up becoming somewhere near the three-point line nowadays.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hachimura out there with Porzingis, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Williams, and it's Doncic in at the two-guard spot. A second left, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Williams against Fox. Shoots from the line. That one rolling around and rims out. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Nuggets. Williams passes to Jokic, and he gets the bucket.
Love the floor spacing with this offense because Jokic at the center can move the ball just about anywhere you want. And now he's attacking the paint.
Now, here's Oladipo. His last outing, 16 points for him. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And there's the pass to Hachimura, and he dunks it down.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
With the floater, he doesn't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Williams with a clean look nails the wide open jump shot.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Adams. Clock at 6. Outside, Fox. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Kev, I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Doncic against Collins. Doncic, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Denver.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Fox with the steal. Here's Bridges. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Here's Williams after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Baseline try. Dallas again missing. Thunder trailing by 3. Teardrop shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about, but speed can kill. And if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The starting gate opening night in the NBA, Brent. What are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
What's their chemistry? Exactly.
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
And every season, the Thunder continue to be one of the more dominating teams on the glass.
Just wonder how much Steven Adams has been the catalyst for that kind of mentality. We know that offensively he's always in there to grab rebounds, but it's part of what they know is important in any possession is collecting the ball.
And looking now at some numbers for Steven Adams. Last year, getting it done. 6th in shooting percentage, 16th in rebounding. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Now, here's Doncic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Here's Oladipo, trailing by 4. Outside, Fox. Shot from 12. Buries the jump shot. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Williams. Passes it to Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots, just on pound in that center position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. You know, Greg, Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And Jokic drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here's Fox. He has 5. Passes it to Oladipo. 5 on the clock. That shot off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. We discussed the matchup at center, and Nikola Jokic presents such a unique challenge. His playmaking from that position is something you don't often see. Kevin, we'll see the approach they take in trying to guard him.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Hachimura. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Mavericks leading by 4. Nice D from Oladipo.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Outside Williams. From deep three-point range, the Mavericks rebound. That one misses. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Thunder, trailing by 2. Now here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. He nails it, and we're tied up. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Jazz. And the Mavericks call time here.
Oh, that's a guy out there in Steven Adams that you just have to pay attention to. Every night he's going to bang around the opposing big guys and be a threat around the rim to score and pick up offensive rebounds.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. Second, the Thunder.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And Williams, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 5 points so far.
He's so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made, and you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
The first free throw is good. Talent coming from everywhere these days, Brent, including the developmental league. The G League has done a wonderful job of watching players develop there and then vaulting them up to the big league.
And I think last year, Kevin, the numbers were that more than half the players in the NBA had spent some time in the G League. You want to talk about that league coming a long way?
What an impact.
Massive.
Yes.
And what you're seeing, too, over the past few years, Kevin, is people doing a great job of using the G League a lot better. Not just experimenting and lab ratting what that team is about, but really well thought out player development and stints for guys on their team rather than just practicing and traveling and sitting and watching games. You're watching guys go play a game in the afternoon and then coming up to the NBA level and participating in an NBA game that night. That's going to go a long way to make guys in the early part of their career take the necessary strides in a lot quicker than they normally would.
This two-way contract has been a wonderful addition.
Except if you talk to their agents, Kevin. Yes, it's been very good for the control of an organization to find that kind of talent. Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against Denver.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Here's Fox. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Fox passes to Hardaway. Back to Fox. just 5 to shoot from the high post. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Now, here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Carter outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Well, a big man who can really dish it out. Jokic really reliable, setting up his teammates.
Jokic against Lopez. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Lopez finds Hardaway. And here is Holmes. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Fox. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And the first one drops.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Both good from the line that time. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before in the legal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league has gone now.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
There's Dinwiddie following the basket by Brook Lopez. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Fox kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hardaway against Harris. Hardaway, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Doncic, a 3-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Holmes passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris against Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dinwiddie outside. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Lopez. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Utah.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
To the middle, here's Carter. And a missed layup.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like, that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the floor for Dallas, Wendell Carter is out there with Clark. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the guard position. Holds. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Thunder have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And even though he stands 6'10", Holmes plays taller than that.
He does, mostly, Kevin, because of that length. I mean, he stretches out and uses that quick jump and can block some shots and deter a few guys from trying to do some things offensively.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Doncic feeling it out. Gets that one to drop. A rare make, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time 6th man of the year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. Now Hardaway, after Spencer Dinwiddie missing on that last three-pointer, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Lopez. Clock at 4. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 10.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Bridges, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Victor Oladipo in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for Dallas, Porzingis, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Hachimura comes in for Harris. And it's Williams in for Doncic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Hachimura. Some nice passing here by Dallas. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Outside Williams. The three. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Oladipo. Now, here's Bridges. Not a lot of room. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Williams. He kicks to Clark. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Adams.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Oladipo. With his first shot attempt. Adams dishes to Collins. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6, and he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Williams against Oladipo. Williams looking over the floor. Over Collins. Williams' shot is off.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Dinwiddie with it. He has 5. Here's Hachimura. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Williams for 3. Nice D from Oladipo.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jokic, he's checked in for Clark. And that one misses.
In the 2013 draft, Victor Oladipo out of Indiana becomes the second overall pick. And he broke out in his first season with the Pacers. Nice to see him come back from this injury and start to make an impact.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And we talk about Lou Williams being one of those herky-jerky players, unpredictable at how he's going to score, but he will score.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial Sixth Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
First free throw is good.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team, someone the younger guys look up to.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Adams kicks to Oladipo. Now Bridges. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah. Dinwiddie against Oladipo. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him. Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside, Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Bridges against Dinwiddie. The 10-footer. Adams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Adams has got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 6. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Can't hit from 12. And it's Williams with the ball for Dallas. Pass to Jokic. The 8-footer. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 8 points for Jokic.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The Mavericks shooting 47% in the second quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Williams. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Good on the triple. He's got 10.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Here's Collins. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside Williams. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Porzingis with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Brook Lopez is checked in for Adams. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Fox in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Mavericks, Joe Harris is checked in for Hachimura. And Doncic is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
You got to appreciate Porzingis, a willing screener, and he rolls quick to the open space.
Fox passes to Lopez. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5, and there's the feed to Oladipo. Shoots over Doncic, and with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Victor Oladipo. Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Williams for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel for when to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Oladipo. 7 points in the game. Lopez with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Porzingis against Collins. Here's Hardaway. Count it.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Mavericks leading by 4. Now the pass to Jokic. Over Lopez. Again, the Mavericks score.
That's a pretty smooth release for a 6'10" center on the perimeter.
The Thunder shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Lopez against Jokic. Jokic with the steal. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, Jokic doing a great job of turning D into O quickly.
Jokic has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Oladipo, the pass to Lopez. Harris against Hardaway. Over Harris. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter.
A little bit of breathing room, and Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to look right to the rim.
And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Fox. He's got 13. There's the dish to Lopez. Kicks it to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Doncic dishes to Williams. From deep, another 3 for Dallas.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much. Lou, in the first half, your offense was clicking. What was the difference getting off to a hot start?
I think we play with a lot of energy, the ball swinging around. They're using a lot of help side defense. We're just taking advantage of it.
And really breaking them down. Thanks, Lou. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They were on a nice little roll in that opening period as they got their lead up as high as 7 points. In the second quarter, they made it look easy. They played well at both ends of the court, and suddenly they're sitting on a 9-point lead here at halftime. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot. I got to take my suit off.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were expending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at this. What plays are we calling? And how can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Lou Williams.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Thunder trailing by 9. We've got Fox. Adams is out there with Collins. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now, here's Fox. Jokic with the steal. Here's Hachimura. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Collins. And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect. Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3 ball in his last year at college. Hitting over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor. He is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
Oklahoma City shooting well, 50% from the floor. Adams outside. Pass to Oladipo. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Williams against Fox. Outside, Porzingis. Doncic outside. 4 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. They get it back. Jokic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Goes back up. Williams with the steal. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Here's Jokic. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Oladipo against Williams. Passes to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, Jokic is not the quickest guy off the floor, but he uses his body well and great timing to get the offensive rebound.
Fox kicks to Collins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Doncic against Oladipo. With the teardrop, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
And the second free throw, good. And Oladipo had already dealt with soreness in that right knee, and you talked about that, missing about a month earlier in the season.
And some suggested he came back too soon. Hindsight always 20/20, and players want to be out there to help win games. Sometimes teams have to protect them from themselves.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Fox.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley, if De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop.
Doncic, no good. Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
And he makes the first.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
And the Thunder making a change here. Holmes checked in. Free throw is good from Doncic. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D, kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Williams inside, guarded by Fox. The shot by Williams, no good. Here's Oladipo. Offensive rebound. Dallas leading by 9. And it's Clark with the jam.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Down low. Here's Adams. It's Clark with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Williams. Doncic trying to get open. Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Mavericks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That's good from Carter.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Oklahoma City. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 12. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Here's Adams. Here's Holmes. 5 to shoot. He kicks to Fox. From downtown. That shot missing. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Carter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. And so Fox will bring it up for the Thunder. It's stolen by Carter. For the finish, and the dunk by Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Fox against Doncic. Looking to end the run. That's tipped. They get it back. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The wing jumper off target. Thunder trailing by 16. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Mavericks running again. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Here's Fox. Here's Holmes. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
So it's the Mavericks now. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Really good, ferocious defense from Gilgeous-Alexander to knock it loose.
Dinwiddie against Fox. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Fox. Softly drops in the floater.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Doncic outside. Pass to Carter. Here's Hachimura. 5. Pass to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 13. Adams, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Dinwiddie dishes to Doncic. Pass to Carter. Here's Hachimura. Adams defending. It's good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. Fox, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie. A three-pointer is right on target. 15 points in the game.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Fox kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Holmes throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. There's the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
There's Dinwiddie after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Got a hand on it. Here's Fox. Here's Holmes. Goes up again. Mavericks with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fox, no good. Dallas leading by 12. Dinwiddie attacking. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Dinwiddie's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
For the Thunder, Lopez, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And Hardaway is subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Dallas also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Wendell Carter. And Harris subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Lopez. Outside Hardaway. Back to Lopez. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray. Lopez has got 5.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Harris. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 11. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Here's Hachimura. He's got 7. Doncic passes to Clark. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. And it's Fox with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kicks to Hardaway. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Growing up in the Bay Area, I worked out a lot and spent a lot of time with Tim Hardaway Sr. Remember the killer crossover, and Tim Hardaway Jr. continues to show why he belongs in the league after a lot of hard work on his own.
John Collins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oladipo comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the second from the line. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hardaway against Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 18 points in the game.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Oladipo, the pass to Hardaway. Oladipo taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Over Doncic. That one a little long. Williams against Fox. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Hardaway. Here's Oladipo, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Dallas, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
It's an observation. We got to get a whole lot more physical. Loose balls we need to dive on. We need to get more physical.
Billy D putting emphasis on toughness and tired of seeing his team get pushed around.
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, it's torture watching your guys get moved around out there. Might need a personnel change if this continues.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Williams. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Now here's Williams. Hardaway with the steal. Passes to Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 21 in the game.
Pretty much all you can do on defense there. De'Aaron Fox, great poise in the painted area.
Mavericks leading by 10. Williams kicks to Jokic. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Williams. Buries it from three-point range. 21 points in the game.
Man, the confidence that Sweet Lou is showing right now, he's tearing them up.
Oladipo, the pass to Lopez. Now Fox. And the pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. The wide open look here for Fox. Another miss by Fox.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And the Thunder with the possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game. Outside, Fox. Porzingis with the block. Lopez with the steal. A pass to Fox. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's Oladipo on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. The shot comes out. Mavericks leading by 15. Outside Williams. Passes it to Jokic. Now Harris. Back to Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
First one falls for him.
And for a big man, Jokic is more than just a good free throw shooter. He is fantastic.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Thunder trailing by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. And that one good. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Doncic passes to Jokic. Williams kicks to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Harris's shot is good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now here's Lopez. Feeds to Fox. Good D by Williams.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Hardaway.
And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
That's good from Harris. Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Bridges in for Hardaway. He hits both from the stripe. Brent, with advanced analytics becoming commonplace in the NBA, which stats do you personally hold most valuable?
Well, it's amazing to talk about effective field goal percentage. I laugh a lot
which is everything shooting, free throws.
Yeah, well, I like to use true shooting percentage, Kevin, because that's where you adopt 3-point shooting percentage, 2-point shooting percentage, and your free throw percentage.
Everything.
But in talking to a lot of people around the league, general managers and coaches, I laugh inside to myself a little bit, like, oh, so now shooting's important? Like what? Like now shooting's important around the league?
Right.
As if, you know, the time that you go out to start playing basketball, you grab a ball,
2 shots.
You go towards the goal, and your goal is to make the shot. And so we're talking so much more about how much shooting is valued. Effective field goal percentage is tremendous, with true shooting percentage being not far behind.
Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
Now, here's Doncic. Out to Porzingis. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now, here's Bridges. Fox finds Collins. Oladipo with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Washington where they'll take on the Wizards. Free throw, good. Jokic. And so he makes both from the line. Of course, Dirk Nowitzki spent his whole career with the Dallas Mavericks. We don't see that much anymore, do we? From the beginning to the end with one team.
No, but I think we're going to still occasionally have anomalies like we did with Reggie being in Indiana for the years of his playing career. Nate McMillan was in Seattle for his playing career, now coach of the Indiana Pacers. So there will be times where we'll have that once or twice. It's not going to happen very much, Kevin.
Not in today's
not
NBA.
in today's game, and not with what's at stake.
You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Thunder trailing by 20. Williams with the steal. He kicks it to Doncic. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And good that time. Oladipo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, yeah. And if you didn't think Oladipo could fill the lane in transition, he answered your questions there.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here's Oladipo beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Doncic against Oladipo. Doncic kicks to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Off target from the wing. And it's Fox with the ball for Oklahoma City. Collins trying to break free. Kept alive. Oladipo. Porzingis with the block. Here's Hachimura. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Fox with it. Williams picks him up. Fox against Williams. And Fox gets it to go.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Williams against Fox. The pass to Doncic. Now Jokic out left to the wing. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Dallas leading by 18. Hachimura the pass to Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At 6'10", 250 pounds. That's a big man out there, and he uses his size to draw the contact there. Nice job by Jokic.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Up top, Fox. He's guarded by Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. But when it comes to choosing, Brent, the MVP, the Coach of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, all these different great awards, do you like the current voting structure for these big awards right now?
I don't mind the current voting structure. I don't know how you get away from what it is that, in terms of handing people ballots to figure out who it is that they think have earned those awards throughout the year, Kevin. What I don't like about the structure is that you have media members who are voting on things that have huge financial ramifications for organizations. And when that stuff happens with a player who's going to earn a supermax contract because he made an all-NBA team, what you're going to start doing is restricting smaller market teams from being able to afford the ability to keep their star player with the team. And so that needs to be fixed, and fixed immediately.
I do not like the media. Wait a minute.
Wait.
I am the media.
You are the media, Kevin.
Strike that. Let's rewind.
Can we delete that?
Thunder trailing by 21. Outside Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Doncic kicks to Jokic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Collins. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Shot by Collins, no good. Adams' shot is off.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now here's Doncic. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go.
Jokic feeling it. Not much the D can do right now. He's in a great rhythm and is exploding offensively.
To the inside, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Williams. High, arcing shot. Collins grabs the miss. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 19. Mavericks with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Down low, here's Jokic. And that one is off. Collins with some nice D. Here's Fox. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Fox against Williams. Doubled by Fox. Passes it to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And bird right's an important element in structuring the salary cap. Can you tell the viewers exactly what that means?
What it means, Kevin, is you have the ability to go into the above the tax to sign your own player, and so it doesn't cost you in terms of tax dollars. So if a player finishes his season, you have bird rights on that player. You can negotiate a number that's not going to impact your bottom line and cut into your salary cap. So very important when teams are maneuvering around and trying to get players on their roster for a season or two, that after that second season or third season over, that the bird rights still remain for them to extend him even further to keep him around the culture.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Then for the Mavericks, Robinson's checked in for Hachimura. Fred VanVleet comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Teague in for Williams. And he's good on the second. Oklahoma City shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Lou Williams.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Conley against Teague. To the wing on the left. Here's McRae. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And here's Jokic. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. KP, balanced offensive effort tonight. What did you like about how you played?
I think we played as a team. We shared the ball, and it was a team effort today. And everybody was involved. Everybody was playing good offensively, and that's why we were able to come up with a win.
Really looking good at both ends tonight, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.